the world woke up to a digital nightmare. A critical software glitch in CrowdStrike, a leading cybersecurity firm, triggered widespread disruptions across the globe. Systems crashed, communications went dark, and essential services ground to a halt. The culprit? A faulty software update intended for Windows-based systems. Airlines, banks, hospitals, government agencies, none were spared from the chaos. Frantic calls flooded helplines as technicians struggled to understand the scope of the problem. The outage underscored the fragility of our interconnected world, where a single point of failure could bring entire industries to their knees. The impact was immediate and far-reaching. Financial transactions stalled, jeopardizing businesses and livelihoods. Hospitals struggled to access patient records, putting lives at risk. Government agencies, including law enforcement and emergency services, found themselves operating in the dark. The world held its breath as the gravity of the situation became clear. The global aviation network, a symphony of precise timing and coordination, descended into disarray. Major airlines like American Airlines, United Airlines, and Delta Airlines found their operations crippled. Communication systems faltered, flight schedules dissolved into chaos, and thousands of passengers were left stranded. The Federal Aviation Administration, realizing the severity of the situation, issued a ground stop for affected airlines, effectively halting departures across the United States. Airports, once bustling hubs of travel and commerce, transformed into scenes of frustration and uncertainty. Lines snaked through terminals as travelers desperately sought information about their delayed or canceled flights. The economic fallout was swift and significant. Airlines incurred massive losses as planes sat idle and passengers demanded refunds. The ripple effects extended to tourism, hospitality, and related industries, highlighting the interconnectedness of the global economy. As the hours ticked by, the pressure mounted on CrowdStrike to find a solution and restore order to the skies. The CrowdStrike outage crippled 911 call centers across the United States. First responders found themselves navigating a terrifying new reality. The city of Portland declared a state of emergency. In Phoenix, the police department's 911 dispatch center faced significant technical difficulties. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services issued an urgent alert to hospitals and law enforcement agencies. The situation painted a stark picture of vulnerability in a world increasingly reliant on technology. CrowdStrike's race against the clock. CrowdStrike's engineers worked feverishly to identify the root cause of the outage and develop a fix. Time was of the essence, as every passing minute brought further disruption. CEO George Kurtz issued a public statement acknowledging the issue and outlining the company's response. He explained the outage stemmed from a defect in a Falcon content update for Windows hosts. The White House, recognizing the severity of the situation, confirmed that President Joe Biden had been briefed on the CrowdStrike outage. The administration, acutely aware of the potential for widespread panic and economic damage, moved swiftly to reassure the public and coordinate a response. A senior Biden administration official clarified that the incident was not a cyber attack, but rather a technical issue stemming from a faulty software update. This distinction, while crucial in quelling fears of a malicious breach, did little to alleviate the very real consequences of the outage. The White House pledged its full support to CrowdStrike and affected organizations, offering government resources to aid in the recovery process. The administration emphasized its commitment to working closely with CrowdStrike to ensure a swift and comprehensive resolution to the crisis. Investor panic sends shockwaves through market. News of the global IT outage sent shockwaves through the financial markets. CrowdStrike's stock price plummeted by nearly 15% in early trading, wiping out billions of dollars in market value. Investors, rattled by the scale of the disruption and uncertain about the company's ability to recover, rushed to sell their shares. The incident served as a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most successful tech companies. CrowdStrike, once hailed as a leader in cybersecurity, now faced a crisis of confidence. The market's reaction underscored the high stakes involved in the world of technology, where even a seemingly minor glitch could have catastrophic consequences. The financial fallout extended beyond CrowdStrike. The outage raised broader concerns about the resilience of critical infrastructure and the potential for similar incidents in the future. Investors, now more risk-averse, reassessed their positions in other technology companies, leading to a broader market downturn. A stark reminder in a hyper-connected world. The CrowdStrike outage, while ultimately resolved, served as a stark reminder of our dependence on technology and the potential consequences when that technology fails. It exposed the fragility of our interconnected world, where a single software glitch could bring entire industries to their knees. The incident highlighted the importance of robust cybersecurity measures, not only to protect against malicious attacks but also to ensure the stability and resilience of critical systems. It underscored the need for rigorous software development and testing processes to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Perhaps most importantly, the CrowdStrike outage served as a wake-up call. It forced us to confront our vulnerabilities in a world increasingly reliant on technology. As we move forward, we must prioritize cybersecurity, not as an afterthought but as an essential component of our digital infrastructure. Only then can we hope to mitigate the risks and ensure a more secure and resilient future. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe.